awaiting the result from one last 16 game. Luke Woodhouse and Ian White are in a last leg decider, with the winner to face the Heat Damon Heta. That's in the same half of the draw as Martin Schindler, who's hit a 9-darter today, is facing Jose de Souza, who came from behind to beat the top seed Luke Humphreys in the last 16. This half of the draw, we have an all-Dutch encounter between Dirk van Dijvenbode, who is in the hunt for a third title this year. He's facing Martijn Kleermaker, the Titan versus the Dutch Giant. Whereas this one is Dimitri Van Den Bergh, the Belgian #1, the only Premier League player left standing in this tournament after the demise of Johnny Clayton, and Josh Rock.
94.
That's the second time these two have met in a quarter-final this year. Rock won that game on his way to the final, where he's only beaten by Michael van Gerwen in a real competitive game in Hildesheim.
140.
And Rock has hit a 9-darter as well today. Hit one against Johnny Clayton, the other Premier League player who was still in the hunt at the last 16 stage.
180.
Dimitri, the first 180 of this one. I can tell you Ian White has beaten Luke Woodhouse in the last leg decider. 100 average from the diamond. So he'll face the Heat Damon Heta for a spot in the semis. That's in the other half of the draw. None of those players could meet one of these two until the final.
140.
Good opening leg from the Dreammaker. Potential 11-darter. Josh Rock averaging 99 for the day. His lowest average was in his first round game against Geert Nenches. Averaged 94 in that one. Similarly, Dimitri's lowest average has been 94.
Game shot.
And that's a 12-dart start for Dimitri. Excellent stuff to break the throw and go 1-0 up. Been a long while since Dimitri has won a title. You're going back to last summer when he won back-to-back World Series events. It's an even longer time since he won a ranking title.
180.
So the way he started this game, he looks to be in the mood.
$57.
Got to go back towards the end of 2021 for when Dimitri last won a ranking event. That was a Players' Championship over in Barnsley. That year he picked up a couple of those. And of course the World Match Play, the big ranking major. That was his very first senior title in PDC darts.
96.
Josh Rock looks like a young man who's going to go on and win all sorts of things in professional darts.
100.
But just the one senior title to his name. He is the reigning World Youth Champion, of course. Something that Dimitri managed to win and then, of course, retained it. But getting on for 5 years now since Dimitri was crowned a back-to-back World Youth Champion.
138. $55.
Double 10.
30.
Doesn't need to worry just yet, Dimitri. He's left himself an awkward double.
65.
And Josh Rock is at least down to a finish, albeit the biggest finish in the game.
Game shot.
Well, double 2 finally landed by Dimitri Van Den Bergh for a 2-0 lead, and Josh Rock just has not got going in this contest.
100.
Gifted a 2-leg head start to the Belgian.
140.
Looking pretty tight around the treble 20, Dimitri Van Den Bergh.
60. $57. $80.
Well, He's looking vulnerable here, Josh Rock.
$58.
But Dimitri's just letting him off at the moment. If Rock loses this leg on throw, he has got a mountain to climb.
100. $96.
150, a better finish than 161. Doesn't need the bullseye at the end of it. But Josh Rock will get a go at the bullseye.
123.
Just the wrong side of the wire for Dimitri Van Den Bergh. And Rock has a decision to make. Not sure if that poor visit from Dimitri will inform it. He's straight at the double 19.
Game shot.
And he does manage to get it second dart. So Josh Rock is on the board in this one. He can consider himself a little bit fortunate not to be 3-0 down, because he's only averaging 80.
137. $139. $78. $60.
One of the hallmarks of Josh Rock's still very young PDC career has been the levels of consistency he's shown.
139.
Just seems to always be around the sort of mid to high 90s mark. And when he's not, he's way, way over that.
98.
Just seems to have so few poor performances. But you would have to say, right now, he's in danger of posting one. And Dimitri, if he gets double 18...
111.
Which he doesn't. Misses outside. Would have been 3-1. Would have been a brilliant 1-4-7 check out.
140.
But he'll be back, and he does like this double 18. And the last dart finds the mark. The first one was a good marker. He was the wrong side of it with the second dart, but the third one found what you would imagine is the exact point he was aiming at within that double bed.
121.
Dirk van Duijvenbode threatening to run away with it in the all-Dutch affair in this half of the draw. Martijn Kleermaker trailing 4-1 to Dirk, who's averaging over a ton. He had a pretty average game against Andrew Gilding, the UK Open champion, only averaged 92, but he won it convincingly. And you wonder, the man who's won more of these titles than anybody else, the only one to win more than one so far this
96.
year. Maybe that was the opportunity to stop the Auberginius.
140. $138.
Oh, timely.
108.
Timely maximum from Dimitri. It's his third of this contest. Rock yet to hit one. And he's not going to take the 1-4-6. Dimitri Van Den Bergh, a chance for another breaker throw here. '12 segment. Leaves the ball.
56.
He is not very far away. Double top. Cuts the gap to one. Josh Rock hanging on in there in this game. He's being largely outplayed, but the gap is just one leg.
26. $99. 177.
Well, Dimitri Van Den Bergh starts with a 26, then follows it with 177.
180.
Rock produces his first maximum. Is he warming to the task here?
$140.
Dimitri first to a finish, but Rock should get to a better one from this position. Just needs to be clever here. Yeah, moves
94.
to the 18. Sensible play. 128 is not anybody's favourite finish, though. Another in there. Gives him one at double 19. Oh, Dimitri Van Den Bergh very nearly. Missed the double for a 147. Missed the double for 158. But in both cases, he could
98.
win the leg anyway. Rock deciding to go for the treble where he had the marker dart. Leaves him an awkward double, but it may not matter. It does not matter. A 14 darter, Dimitri Van Den Bergh re-establishing the two-leg gap. 2 up, 2 away. Josh Rock must win 4 of the last 5 legs. And you can see he's working his way back. He's at that sort of 96 mark now, Josh Rock. Give him time and he's going to get to at least there. But Dimitri Van Den Bergh has been
93.
very, very solid.
$180.
Well, he's playing proper stuff now, Josh Rock. But he's going to have to maintain this level, and I think he's going to have to hope that Dimitri drops off a bit.
81.
Because a couple of decent legs on throw for the Belgian would see him through to his first semi-final of the year on the Pro Tour.
85.
Not had the happiest of times in the Premier League this year, Dimitri. All is not lost.
180.
But that's his 4th 180. And he does get into a finish that he's already missed the double for. He went in search of 2 doubles there, Josh Rock.
56.
Wasn't a full-throated effort at that double 18. Didn't want to miss outside. And changed the route for the 147 this time for Dimitri. It's not gone as successfully.
79. Game shot.
And once again, Josh Rock cuts the gap. 13 darter. Playing much, much better stuff in the second half of this game, Josh Rock. But Dimitri continues to score well.
140.
Averaging over a ton right now, Dimitri Van Den Bergh. Something he's not done so far today. He's been in the mid to high 90s all day.
180.
It's 3 legs running now that Josh Rock has hit a maximum. There is a stern challenge being put up now by the Northern Irish youngster.
137. $100.
Dirk van Dijvenbode is through to the semi-finals. He is 2 wins away from picking up a 3rd title of the year. Until this year, he'd never
63.
won more than 1 in a year. This could be Dirk's year. With no Price and no Van Gerwen, you can make a very strong case that the best player in the world right now
180.
in this room is Dirk van Dijvenbode this weekend. But Josh Rock, with another maximum, has got himself a chance
65.
here. Is he turning it round? A little low on tops. And
31.
inside on the double 10 as well. Two double 19s? No, he's staying there. And it leaves double 8. Rock just peering over Dimitri's shoulder, and he'll be devastated to see the result. Dimitri strutting around like a big Belgian chicken. He enjoyed that. Look at the neck go. 5-3 is a leg away. That might be the key moment in this game. 2 darts missed for a level match, Josh Rock. And Dimitri with a 96 checkout. Well, he's had more than twice the number of darts at double than Josh. A lot of those coming in the early part of the game, because at the back end of the game, the finishing has had to be good. Because if one guy misses, the other guy's been hitting. It's turned into a really good game. They're both averaging over a ton. And bearing in mind the first 3 or 4 legs of this, Josh Rock was not at the races. Playing some brilliant stuff right now, Josh Rock, in this game, and yet might be too little too late. That 3-1 deficit that he fell to in the first 4 legs might be too great to overcome.
$100.
As long as it's clear of the first 2 darts, he's fine.
85.
You know what? It'll cost him a dart at a double, but better that than accidentally catch the flight and bust his score. Although,
170.
that 170 from Dimitri Van Den Bergh does put some pressure on this. Double top. Double 10 again. He missed this in the last leg. And he's missed it again. And he gives himself a sarcastic round of applause, because 2 legs running, Josh Rock has missed tops and 10s, and 2 legs running, Dimitri Van Den Bergh has stepped up to punish. He did it successfully in the last leg with a 96. 31 is a bit more straightforward.
23.
But he has missed 2 match darts. You could see the wire move on that second one. Oh, my. He's staring at that as if he hopes it'd get out of the way, and it's not. So he just goes around it. Brilliant dart by Josh Rock. It is not over. But it might be soon, because Dimitri Van Den Bergh has just hit his 5th 180 of the match to go with a 177 that he's hit. That is Josh Rock's 5th maximum. What a contest this has turned out to be. Just keep going. Oh, 4 perfect darts.
100.
And maybe it's an opportunity for Josh Rock.
$96.
He hasn't jumped all over it, but he's right there with Dimitri.
$100.
Oh, when Josh beat Dimitri in that quarter-final last month, it finished 6-3. Dimitri only averaged 86 in that game. He is 15 points higher than that right now. He's been excellent, but he won't take 1-2-1.
85.
He will leave himself very well placed, but Josh Rock could become favourite for the match. This must go, though. 2 doubles. He did, and he was unable to get the first one. So he leaves himself on tops, but all he can do is hope that Dimitri Van Den Bergh misses. He's already missed 2 darts for the match. He will get more. But he has missed all 3. It was tentative stuff. The first dart at double 18 was way off. He didn't want to miss inside with the one at double 9. And the one that he really attacked, he couldn't get it. Josh Rock, last dart in hand.
20.
Cannot pin double top. This match was right there for Josh Rock to steal away. He would have had the darts and the deciding leg. He still might. Oh, last dart in hand, and Dimitri Van Den Bergh hits double 9. Josh Rock could not watch. He had his opportunity after battling back from 3-1 down. Brilliant game of darts between the top player from Belgium and the top youth prospect in the world. but double 9, last start in hand after missing 7 for the match. Dimitri Van Den Bergh is through to his first semi-final of the year on the Pro Tour. 10 180s between them, both high 90s averages, and both missing around 3/4 of their darts at double. Big scoring, big drama, big success for Dimitri Van Den Bergh.